Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to our weekly update for People Not Politicians. My name is Andy Moore, and I'm the Executive Director of People Not Politicians. So today is August 28th, and it has been a weird week with lots of ups and downs, like every week in political world. So we are nearing the deadline for someone to file a legal challenge. It is next Tuesday, September 1st. So at our next update, we will know one way or another if someone has taken us to court yet again. Just to recap, in case you're just joining us, we've been on this road before, right? So we originally filed this measure last October. We got a challenge. The court said it's constitutional. The policy is fine, but your summary paragraph needs to be reworked. They gave us instructions. We rewrote that paragraph, the gist as it's called, resubmitted it, and here we are. And they took us to court again. That was fine. Court said you're good to go. Then there was COVID, and then that's how we got here. It's been a long road. It has not quite been a full year since we originally filed, but I was looking at some documents today that I created a year ago this week, and I'm refreshing them and kind of revisiting, looking at some of our campaign plans and what this looks like. So here we are. And the thing that is perhaps most exciting is that if we don't get a challenge, that means we get to move on to signature collection finally, right? And we would start that, there's a mosquito in here. We would start that around the middle of next month. I think the 16th would be the earliest possible day that we could start signature collection. And that is where we need you. That is why we need your help. We need you to help in whatever capacity you can or that you feel comfortable, right? Like, we need folks to collect signatures, to have a clipboard. I've been planning out supply orders and that kind of thing. It's really expensive, by the way. We'll come back to that in a second. But we need people to collect signatures. We need people to host tables, to do that kind of stuff, right? If that's not for you, if you've got a health condition or you're concerned about, the potential for an exposure to COVID-19, I get it. Then we need your help too. We need you to help phone bank. We need folks to call, other supporters, other people, and let them know that we're collecting signatures and where they can go. And that's the third thing is, if you own a business or at your house, or if you would be willing to have petitions there as a drop-in location, we need you. We need drop-in locations around the state where we can say, we're not going to have, necessarily folks on every street corner, but if you go to this bookstore, this art gallery, this store, this organization, whatever, they have a petition there and someone there with the petition that is watching it and that you can sign. That would be tremendous. I know this has been successful in other campaigns and would be successful with us. We would love that support. If none of these things are for you, if you feel like you can't go out and help collect signatures, and phone banking isn't really your bag, but you feel like you've got a few coins in your wallet rattling around you'd like to give us, financial support would be a huge deal, right? Like, I was just pricing out today the cost of masks, gloves, acrylic clipboards, sanitizer wipes, sanitizer by the gallon, right? Like, all of these things we need, and it's a big additional expense. When we started this, we did not plan, right, for a global pandemic. Who knew we'd be here today? And so all that additional stuff is going to come to somewhere between $20,000 and $50,000, like, just for that. That doesn't include like the cost of just printing up all the petitions. Our petition's 12 pages long, and you have to print all of those pages with every signature page. And so we basically have to print, I think, around 30,000 packets, and each packet is about 12 to 13 pages long. So that's a lot of paper. That's a lot of expense as well. So if you are willing to give, $25, well, hey, that gets us, 10 or so clipboards. If you're going to give $50, that gets us several gallons of sanitizer, things we need to get their pens. My gosh, we need literally like 150,000 pins so that you can sign and keep your pin. We don't want it back. I mean, we will have a dirty pile that will sanitize, but if you want to keep your pin, that's fine. So those kinds of things are a big deal. So anything helps. Time, effort, money, all of these things really make a difference. We would love your help. And so I'm going to end today with just that. This is a very simple update. We're just preparing for Signature Collection. We're preparing for the chance that we get a legal challenge as well. We'll win. These guys have lost twice already. And it is clearly just politicians trying to keep their power, right? And when we've talked about this from the beginning, it is the only folks who are opposed to this are those who benefit from the current system. So thank you for your time. Thank you for your support so far. My gosh, what a banner week. Please, 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 if you're willing to help get petitions, help collect signatures, or help anything else, give money, please let us know. peoplenotpoliticians.org. Thanks so much.